And the
I missed anybody with
stream
invites?
is going. So everyone can watch us kill Argus live. By everyone, of course, I mean no one, because no one watches my channel.
Go back and watch them. It'd be silly for me to watch it live.
It would be silly of you to watch it live.
To be fair, the ones who are most interested lived it.
Right? Although, Menu and I had an amazing time at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Both of us were...
Go Throne?
Both of us were chemically altered, and we
Burning
were...
Throne from here.
We were smashing stuff, and I actually had some viewers. One of them was one of the people that was in the party. Who had this name that neither of us could pronounce. It was all S's and V's and W's and...
Was there a J in there somewhere?
No, there was no J, but...
Oh, wow, surprising.
I certainly needed a J.
Did I miss anybody else with invites? Other than Jeannie, who... there you are. I hadn't seen you online yet, but apparently I
whispered you!
That's right, you did! I promise if I... Oh, we fell down the hole. It's alright, just, go to your right and take the stairs. Should be a set of stairs. You can come up the stairs. You'd be surprised how often that happens. Maybe? There you go. I'm right here. Anybody else who doesn't have summons, I mean not summons, invites, and then we'll summon as soon as we get to the actual place. If you know you managed to avoid the game of try to find the boss.
I'm very close to getting there, guys.
Yes, I see. Hi, Iron. I assume you're joining us tonight as you're in Discord.
That is correct.
Alright, so if you get to the Fiery Agrimar platform, there's Magni over here. You want to talk to Magni and he'll send you to Argus. That's really funny, Mordrog. Alright, as soon as my warlocks phase into Argus, we will summon. We will get buffed and stuffed.
That which you have stolen will be your undoing. Rise, Argus. Rise, my broken world.
Yes, as soon as we can get them up.
Mortals, the time has come to fight for the fate.
Oh, this is absolutely evil.
In Warcraft, summons grabs you.
They put both quest requirements at the same for the same guardians.
I'll probably skip that cinematic next week, but I wanted to watch it again.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
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 No.
Is that
No.
Is that
Who
overloaded?
is that?
Overloaded.
Hi, overloaded.
Hey, what's up?
Where?
Am I allowed? Like, I'm on my phone with the Discord because I can't get it to come up on my computer for some reason. I have no idea why.
Is anybody gonna click these
That's
things?
Yes, sorry. I was trying to move people in groups. I'm paying attention.
Yeah, but
now.
we hear you just fine, Claude.
Well, you don't have to do everything, Ro. Like, there are other people standing around that could push the.
God. So that means you have to be paying attention to the fact that you need button pushing. How about this? If you still need a summon and you're not on the other side where Magni is, type 1 so that we know who or something. Otherwise, if you're on Agrimar's platform, just talk to Magni.
Do I have time to grab a beer?
I have 2 minutes.
It's more than enough time.
That's correct, Root.
Could you give Kung your healer buff, please?
Sure.
Sorry, Kela, go ahead.
No, I was just answering Root's question on chat.
The answer is yes and no. You guys can because you don't have all the bosses saved. I mean, I can do it, like when we did it on Tuesday, but I don't get loot except bonus rolls off all the other bosses. Alright. So, the first thing we need to do, everybody needs to figure out by looking at your abilities, if you don't already know, what your major type of damage is. Is it physical? Is it fire? Is it shadow or arcane, frost, nature, or holy? So take 1 minute and look, figure it out. And then you're going to type it in chat so I can write it all down. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to find your interrupt and you're going to put it somewhere where you can use it.
Yeah, I got your interrupt right here.
Interrupts usually things like iguanas and poisonous.
So crazy fire monsters. I mean animal monsters. I was reading the word fire. Iron, I'm pretty sure you're holy. DPS is not technically a type of damage. So like if you hover over any ability, it will say it does this like fire damage, or it does holy damage, or it does
To be fair, our
Yes, there
pallies
should be
have a couple, but yeah, I think we're holy.
Holy is probably the best bet, because it's not like they're immune to the other types, but we'll be using a root. Don't confuse me.
Yeah, but if there's like one ability that's the core of your DPS rotation,
Yeah.
Look at what
Gotcha.
that one says. and
Yeah.
focus.
So like for shamans, we do both nature and fire, and like we have one frost bubble. We never use that, so I wouldn't choose the frost one.
Gotcha.
And then since we use lava burst most frequently, I'd probably choose fire. Yeah, I think what we did last time was we had you on nature, shadow, and withers, and on arcane. Warlocks will be on shadow. Transgress, what are you? You don't know anything
not
about
good.
demon hunters.
What am I?
What type of damage?
Demon hunters are physical and shadow.
Fire, chaos, physical.
That's good. Where'd you put me?
Is there a chaos one?
No.
Okay.
Physical, fire, shadow, arcane, frost, nature, and holy. Okay.
Probably physical for me then.
Okay.
So who's on nature?
Shadow, or Shadow rather, and then you're on arcane. So I pull up my map here. So this is for phase 3 of Argus. When we get to phase 3, the boss is going to split into 7. I can count 7 different ads. And those ads, there is only about 15 seconds, and they're going to get a buff that increases the damage they take from 1 school of magic. Okay. So if you start behind the boss where Skull is, that one's going to be the physical ad. So if you are on physicals, like my warriors and my demon hunter there, you'll want to be on the ad that's close to Skull. Going clockwise, the next one is fire. So between like Skull and orange circle is fire. Shadow is like where this light thing is. Arcane is just to the right of the blue square. Frost is to the left of the blue square. Then nature, and then holy is the one right before Skull again. Did everybody catch where their ad is going to be?
Where'd you say arcane again?
Arcane is just to the right of blue square. So just like over here where I am right now.
Where's holy?
Holy is 1 tick to the left of Skull, so the last like 11 o'clock. If you're looking at this as a clock.
That makes it much easier.
Where the girl's legs are?
Where the what is?
The girl's legs.
Oh, yes, ANR's legs, yes. I'm like, what legs? I don't see any legs. Oh, move your camera, Ro. Did everybody find?
I didn't, Ro. I'm sorry.
Okay. So fire, I assume is the one you'll be on. It's going to be right near Agrimar's toes.
Okay.
So like 2 o'clock.
Gotcha. I see him.
Okay. So that's for phase 3. So you're gonna go to your ad that you are the most able to interrupt DPS rather, and you are also going to be watching for interrupts. So anytime Cosmic Beacon gets cast, you need to interrupt it. Only 2 of the ads cast it at a time, so it's not like you're going to be on cooldown all the time, but be watching your ad. If it comes up, you need to interrupt it. Not Star Blast, not the Cosmic Ray, but the Cosmic Beacon. Other than that, if you get the Cosmic Ray, just move it away from the group. Don't stand and poop on the floor. When the ads get big, 2 of them will get big because they get a weapon. If it's your ad, follow the ad and keep killing it. But you might want to run away for like a second while the tanks pick it up, or it will smush your face.
Might be a couple seconds.
And that's phase 3. And I started with phase 3 because I wanted to make sure we all knew all that bit. Okay, so make sure you know where your interrupt is. Cosmic Beacon. Interrupt it all the time, or we basically melt. Alright. Going back to phase 1. Phase 1, we are going to group up Luke and Tauntaun style on the boss's butt, which is actually where his toes are right now, because the tanks will flip him around to face Skull. After that, what is going to happen is they are going to be, when he gets to 100% energy, so watching his energy bar, he's going to cast Cone of Death. It's going to put down a cone of black poop. It will kill you oh so fast if you stand in it. So what you want to do is stay grouped up until you see him starting to cast Cone of Death. Then you are going to scoot to your right, which means you're going counterclockwise. So we'll go this way. Okay. And you just want to make sure you're staying in close to his toes for the most part. Because remember the cones, the way cones work, and physics and geometry, the further out you go towards the back of the circle, the more distance of the cone you're going to have to travel to get out of it. Now, why might I be going to the back of the circle, you ask? That's because there are these blight bombs that happen. And if you get blight on you, blight orbs or something like that, you're going to need to take it to the back of the room. And I don't just mean any part of the back room, but like directly behind the group, because he can target anyone for that cone. And if you're way off this way and the entire group is to your left and it targets you, you're going to put poop to the right of the group, and then the group will have poop to the left and will be stuck in between poop and its bed. So just make sure you're taking the poop, the blight orbs directly behind us. When it expires, you drop a puddle of black poop, move back to the group. The other part of phase 1 is knowing which of the gifts or the buffs you want to pick up. So there's 2. There is the gift of the sea. It is the white colored orb, and it gives you haste and versatility. The gift of the sky is blue and sparkly, and that's mastery and crit. If you walk over the opposite one, you're going to get the opposite buff, but make sure you pick up the one you want. It does stack. Whoever gets the gifts has to spread out a little bit, like one person in front of the group, one person behind the group, so that we do not get the orbs on top of each other. We can't properly pick up the buff. So just make sure about 3 or 4 yards apart from the other person. Doesn't have to be way far away, just a little bit away, so we can pick those up. Okay? So recap phase 1, moving as a group, out of the cone, take the blight bombs to the back, pick up your gift. Keep the gifts before they spawn 4 yards apart. Phase 2. When we start phase 2, there's a transition. The entire outside piece here is going to be covered in lightning. Don't stand there. Once we actually start the phase, tanks are going to move the boss closer to Skull. We're all going to group up behind it on its butt. There are 3 debuffs that happen repeatedly. You've got well, there's 2, but there's 2 of 1. If you get the bomb, you're going to go to the orange circle, which is to the right if you are facing the boss's butt. If you get the soul burst, 1 person goes to purple diamond and 1 person goes to blue square. You need to be at least 45 yards away from the group. Healers, if you can be about 5 yards behind the group, that would be excellent, so you can still heal those people. So bomb to the right with the orange circle, burst left purple diamond, or behind us at blue square. 45 yards away from everybody if possible. Other than that, just don't stand in the swirly axes. They'll show up, swirl, make a black line, don't stand in them. That's phase 2. And we'll deal with phase 4 when we get there. It's a shit show. Alright, let's food and buff and stuff, and let's do this. Questions while we do that. Give me food, Chaney, give me food.
What color was, did someone ask? Never mind. Thank you.
Sky is white.
Oh, what color
No,
is
sea is white.
White, thanks.
Sea is
Getting
white.
backwards, I wouldn't
Sky
have
is
done
blue.
it that way.
Is this the last boss, guys?
Yes.
Oh god.
Yeah, way to come back, right?
I know.
Kind of always what you do, Clyde.
I'm sitting here listening to this and I'm like, I'm gonna mess this up.
Oh, we're all gonna mess this up. Don't worry.
Probably. Like, key piece is to not get over invested in your DPS and watch the mechanics, because they will kill you or you will kill other people. So just watch the mechanics and you'll be alright.
Luckily, that's nobody in this group's weakness.
Alright, yeah, yes, and no. So the hardest DPS phase is 1 and 3. The most complicated mechanics is 1 and 4. So in phase 1, we only have until we run out of floor to transition him, so 30% for the amount of floor we have. In phase 3, the damage from those ads gets out of control if you don't do it fast enough. So
2 questions. Oh, never mind. I see the cauldron. Are we going to Vantis Rune?
wasn't planning on it, but we could. Might be better to do next week when we have a full week to work on it.
Okay.
We're still mostly learning mechanics. We were getting 2 phase 3 pretty successfully, repeatedly last time.
With everybody here, make sure you'd use up all the flasks. Everybody
there
at least get
any
one.
left over, so everybody at least get one. Drink it, get a second one. It's right here. Under the jumping moon. And I will try to call stuff out as we go. It just takes a little bit of practice. Just make sure on phase 1 you're moving to the right.
Go left. Got it.
Alright. I think that's all of them gone, so here's a ready check.
Wait,
You all just like to be contrary.
We're moving counterclockwise?
Yes, we are. Phase 1. Because y'all left me unattended and I made choices because I always go kill.
I just want you to know, this goes against the fabric of my being.
I know it goes against Noanor's fabric too. Alright. I believe we're all ready, Cheney. Countdown us up.
Wait a minute.
Alright. Here we go. Pre-pot's set, they're ready. Going to his butt. Luke and Tauntauns, group up, group up. Everybody needs to be in the same spot.
Exactly.
Tighter than that. There we go. Gifts, just separate them like 2-3 feet. Yards, whatever. Get your appropriate buff.
Please do more than that separation.
A little bit. Doesn't need to be too much, but a little bit. Orb soon, or not orb, cone soon. New blight orbs, moving, moving, moving. Row.
And now we butt up against that one.
Yes, up against this.
Yep. Right up against. New buffs, and then get back over near the other thing. Cone soon.
More, over, more.
Moving. You need to be right next to it, because otherwise we're going to lose that floor. So our soul blight orbs coming in. Row. Dancing bee. And iron. Need to come straight back to the wall.
Remember skull and the one after skull are the bad.
Right. Moving. Soul blight orbs. Take him to the back. Okay. L. Canteen. Cone soon. Take these gifts to the right. Just take them to the right because they're gonna get the cone.
I didn't see Campbell. Just saw her go down.
She may have still been in the black group a little bit. Kela? Cone coming in soon. Watch out, guys. Run, run, run. Iron. Regroup. %. Make sure you stay as far left as possible. Cone coming in soon.
I like having 10,000 bonus taste.
Yeah. It's pretty sexy, right? going. Move. Make sure you take the soul blights to the back of the room. Alright. Should be transitioning here. Don't be in that lightning.
I like 12,000 haste back.
Tanks are gonna swing it towards Skull, and we're gonna stay on its butt. Moving right. Everybody should be on its butt. If you get the bomb, we're in a circle, burst, left or behind it. 45 yards.
Yeah.
Burst and bombs. Don't be in the line. Bursts.
Which one goes to circle bomb?
Bombs. Try to get like way up against the wall because the damage is based on how far you are from the group. So the further away, the less damage. Bombs and bursts.
Remember, I'm gonna go big on.
Yep.
Pick up the healer.
Sorry.
That was my bad. I should have grabbed him sooner.
You can get another healer in like 4 seconds.
Well,
Bursts and bombs and
who
fire.
res?
Take more drug. Resdell.
No, okay, that's what I meant to know.
Sorry. Bombs and bursts. Take it away.
Korok, hang on to that for a second until the thing goes off. Okay, it should be good now. Korok, did you get that?
Bursts. Bursts and bombs in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go. Run away. Run away.
Orange car.
You just go and stand in orange. I'll get there.
Yep.
When you go close.
Yeah, so whoever gets the bomb needs to stay ish at orange so the tanks can find you.
Sorry.
Bursts and bombs in 5.
4,
4% transit.
2, 1.
Bursts and bombs.
Big heals on you.
Yeah, I got it.
New bursts. 2%. New bursts and bombs in 4.
2, 1.
Bursts. Chase will take those away from the group. He's gonna split soon, so find your position. It'll take about 15 seconds for them to get the buff, then you can just check their debuff area under their nameplate or whatever to make sure you're on the right one. It will heroism once they get their buff. Here we go!
Cool.
And what's the interrupt called again?
Cosmic Beacon. Should be in about 15 seconds, according to DBM.
About the same time as
Yes, hero?
show up.
Big one over at Orange Circle.
I got the big one on.
Okay.
I got the other big one. Yours is the one that goes in the middle.
Yep.
Beacon? No, I was right. Never mind. That was Beacon.
It was Beacon, yes.
Wah, 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 wah.
Did mine's beacon just go off or not?
That's a great first attempt. What did you say, Al?
I asked if the beacon on mine went off. I was trying to see if my interrupt worked.
Oh. Well, if it was the first set, no. If it was the second set, yes.
It was the second set.
I think we got both of them off again. It may have been yours. I didn't see the one at Orange Circle, the one to the left of Orange Circle doing it. And you can just release. We spawn right back here. It was a really good first attempt. I don't feel like we lost any ground since last time. That was awesome. It's really just figuring out those interrupts.
Yeah.
We gained ground, didn't we? I don't remember seeing 3.
Yeah, we did. Last week.
On Friday.
Or earlier this week, whatever.
Yeah, so not on Tuesday, but on Friday we did.
Okay.
No,
guess we
not
couldn't do
Friday.
Friday.
Thursday? I don't know. Sometime this week we did it a couple of times. Not a ton. A couple.
Thursday.
Glad you need to release. Eat your food.
So during the third phase with those lines that come, we just kind of have to make them not go on someone, right?
Yeah, so try to not point them straight towards one of the ads, and then just move out of it if you're not the one it's targeting.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, rebuff, restuff.
That's the first time I had seen that phase, I guess. And yeah, those little, snowballs or whatever that come past everybody, that puts this doesn't hurt you bad when it hits you, but it puts that, yeah, pretty nasty debuff on you, right?
Yeah, that's the thing you can interrupt, so. I am going to switch what chat I'm on so that I can look at the back half of the room, because I realized we don't have some down ads, so try that, see if that helps. So just make sure if you see Cosmic Beacon, you interrupt it. Alright, let's try it again. Sorry, what was that?
Once our ad is dead, what do we do?
Switch to the next one that is appropriate for you. So, I would go from fire to nature, and then probably to any of the other ones.
Okay.
And if none of them are good for you, just go to whichever one is lowest so we can kill
Closest.
that one and go to the next one. Or closest.
Ro, I remember which one you said was fire. Which one was nature again?
Nature is 2, so near purple diamond. It's 2 ticks from blue square. Probably near purple diamond. Alright, we are ready. Let's try it again. Phase 1, just make sure we stay tightly grouped up. Take the soul blades to the back, and make sure we're moving out of that cone. Everything else in phase 1 looked pretty good. Alright.
4,
Here we go. Pre-pot.
1.
Luke and Tanta. Gifts coming in. Separate him a little bit. Try to take him on front and behind, not very far away, because otherwise it can get mistimed with the cone. Cone soon. Moving. Blight soon. Clyde, Iron, Kela, back of the room. Preferably right behind it. Move out of that. Try to be, after we get our buffs, try to be up close so we don't have all the poop. Cones soon. Moving, moving. That is why we have to all be in the same place.
Wow, we just lost a quarter of the room.
Yep. Soul Blight, Kong, Cantique, Root.
You bastards! You just killed Kenny!
Cone. And if you want to know how far to move each time when he does the cone, go to the outside of his foot. If you're at the outside of his foot, you're safe. So
Ready to move early
you're
on
at
the
the axis. And Root. It's gonna be the yucky one. Oh, next one's yucky. We're in the wrong spot. Never mind. Moving. Get us out here. This is the yucky one. I will use my totem on this. Kung. Acid. Kela. Cone soon. Go go. Gifts. Cone soon. Lights, B-E-L, and Kela. Cone. Gonna pick either up. Should have transition coming in. Don't be in the bad. Alright, here we go. Light should have a res. Move into his butt. Burst some bombs in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bomb to orange circle. Other 2 blue square and purple diamond. First. Burst some bombs in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Burst some bombs. There they are. Iron, you need to run away. There we go. All the way away. 45 yards. Get the hell
Just
out!
be able to go stand.
Orange
You already got
circle.
it. It
I
already-
have you covered, my precious.
Bursts.
First.
Yep. Burst some bombs in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Burst some bombs. New burst coming in. About 8%. Burst some bombs in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Burst some bombs.
Lots of dancing in this fight.
Yeah.
She learned this stuff.
First. %.
4, 3, 2, 1.
First
I'm
bump.
about to switch. He's gonna switch anyway.
Alright. You find your ad.
Time answers to me, Unmaker. The one force that can bind your relentless fury.
I'll hear when they get their buff. Here we go.
Guy in the middle.
Beacon coming in. Purple Diamond needs a... New
How
beacons
often-
coming in. 15 seconds. Purple Diamond and Moon. Bit of new beacons in 3.
Where's the... Never mind.
Okay, 2 left. I mean, 3 left. Also, the one in the middle. Good job, guys. Keep it up. If neither is good for you, target the one in the center.
Let me know if you want me to take him for a second, Jane.
I'm okay.
Yeah, the big one does a shit ton of damage to our tanks, so.
Right before my cooldowns are about to be depleted, so.
Poor Root. He's like trying to will himself back to life. Shh, don't spoil it out.
Yay!
Phase 4!
Yay!
Got his team up.
Oh yeah, now he dies. The whole die thing.
What?
Make sure you,
Way to ruin it.
Sorry.
make sure you get your interrupt off.
Sorry, I
Okay.
didn't mean to ruin the surprise.
Okay, Clyde, the only thing you gotta do is not let us
Stay
stop.
alive. Yep.
Alright. So,
What happened there?
in a second.
It's okay. Just wait. Just wait.
Fair vet.
Yep. So in a second, there's gonna be a tree. You run to the tree to get your body back.
Does it work for people
They're gonna-
who were killed before?
I think so. So release. You enter the spirit realm. You can see there's ads here. Do not hit those ads.
Oh god.
Bad stuff happens if you do. get back to life.
You want to make sure a tank is
Yep, first.
What do we do with those? Oh, they went away.
So don't stand in the early. They're gonna be ads that pop up around the room. We need to kill those. Don't be in their big circle.
4, 3,
Switch to the ad.
Hero.
We did it in phase 3.
Oh, Soul Burst still?
Oh, yep. Just why we're backwards though. So.
Oh, should I bring him over to Skull or?
That's fine. We don't want to get in this side. God.
Oh, I thought we
God.
didn't
Oh my
swap
god,
until I
what is that
died.
big black thing?
Oh,
God.
you're right. I'm sorry. It yelled at me and I just listened. You're so right. That was my bad.
So
Kill
those
orbs
big
on the
black
inside as
things, we
fast
gotta
as-
kill the orbs faster. Yep.
Damn it.
When you die, you just go back to the tree and you can res.
Try to pick up white balls.
Yep.
Oh, we can actually Zerg this?
Yes, to an extent. The tree
It
gets a
is
debuff.
not
And
unlimited.
it will, yeah. But yes, kind. Ads are back up. If we can switch, please, please.
Oh, he enraged.
Yes, apparently he does have an enrage.
That was intense.
That's okay. I'm going to the tree.
Okay, I just died.
33%. Nice, guys.
Okay.
Where is the tree? I'm not seeing the tree.
You're dead now. It's over.
You're dead
It's
for
over.
real.
You're done.
No! I was so close.
That's a fun fight.
It is. So one of the things we need to do is we need to get those ads down faster, and we need to get phase 2 a little cleaner.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the
when
ads
you say
in
ads, are you
phase-
talking about the
Yeah,
thing that
read.
said reorigination module?
Yes, it's phase 4.
Okay.
They're little
Orbs?
shadow drop.
The orb things? And what did you mean
Yeah.
about get the white things?
So when you go into the spirit realm, there are those ads you have to avoid. But when the ads out here, the origination modules or reorigination modules die, they're going to spawn motes of titanic power in the spirit world, and ghosts can run over them to absorb them, and that gives the energy of Khazgaroth. And then when he gets enough energy, I think it's 20, he's going to start channeling Titan Forging, which buffs all of us, increasing our damage and movement speed and healing. So we want to get as many of those white buffs as possible in that phase.
So we need people to be
Keep him us buffed.
like dead on purpose to go get those?
Not on purpose, because there is no longer anything that will keep the person from the soul bomb from dying. They will always die.
Okay.
And in the and that one of the tanks is always going to die. So, and the only reason why you can't zerg it is because I should be eating food too. You need to put food down. Yes, you do. This wasn't
That's
eating
fine
it.
now. No, that's perfectly fine.
No, that's
keep
totally
eating.
fine. It'll keep you alive. It's really not that big of a deal, and otherwise we're gonna suck up a whole bunch of the tree energy. So every time somebody reses with the tree gets a dot and it gets stronger. So there will be a point where we can't out heal the damage the tree is taking. And then when you die for good.
Can you heal the tree?
Yes, you can.
Okay, let me just see if I understand this, because that was a total shit show. Obviously, in the spirit realm, we're running over white balls for a while.
Shadow ads.
What are we doing to the shadow ads?
You're just avoiding them. They trigger a soul detonation if you hit them.
Avoid the ads. Is that where the white balls are we want to get?
In the spirit realm, yes.
Okay, thank you.
I thought I said that, sorry.
You did say that like 3 or 4 times, but
Okay.
I'm just clarifying.
That's
Yeah.
good. What was that, Mordog?
I was just gonna say, I think we should focus the tanks on getting the white orbs. Get them if they're in your path. If you're DPS, but we need people up. So if you're a healer, just get healthy. I think would be the best idea on that.
Particularly while we're still learning mechanics, let's not mess around with trying to optimize stuff until we can actually live. I also want to see that was a 12-minute fight, so let's arrow on phase 1 So I'm pretty sure it will be back up for phase 4 or phase 3. I don't know. We didn't have that long.
Yeah, that was what I was reading on progress. Is they said don't worry about do hero at the beginning and then you'll have it in 4. Is what they said. Yeah.
Okay. Let's try it, because that first phase also super sucks.
That's phase
Clyde,
1.
you're still dead. Then also if we can, I know it's really hard when we're doing all this stuff, but if we can point him back at Skull so that we have our soul bomb, soul burst areas so we don't get all disoriented, that would be awesome. Other than that, for phase 3, that was really good. I think we only had 1 cosmic beacon go off. Clyde! Come back to me, Clyde! Give him a minute. If he's not back, we'll go without him. He can rejoin us when he comes back.
Which ad is physical damage?
The one that's at Skull when we start.
Oh, perfect.
And I know
He's been the big guy.
fire is orange circle. Is shadow purple diamond? I think it might be. It puts the same marks on them every time, but I don't actually know that or is that arcane? Alright. Cool. Go without Clyde and you can rejoin us when he gets back.
So is that big black thing that started spreading across the whole ground the same thing as like that one final boss we had where we had to run away from it and get to the other side of the...
No.
Okay.
It spawns simply from the re-origination module droplet ads around the outside. It just grows the longer the ad is alive. So we just need to kill the ads faster.
Yeah, maybe it shouldn't make a difference, but I was having trouble connecting that the orbs were the things you wanted us to kill, because when I think of ads, I think of humanoid things. So...
I do too. But yes, I understand that confusion.
Speciesist.
I know, I'm sorry. Alright, dismissing iron, then we're good to go.
One little tip for when we're doing this cone of death bullshit: if you just get right on the edge of the last one, you will be where you need to be, right, Ro?
Correct.
Okay.
And if you want to know, because like when you run, sometimes you swing too far. If you swing just to the outside of his foot, it's like you see where he is now. If I just go to here, see how I'm just to the right of that foot, it won't hit me. The edge is always lined up with his foot. Okay. Iron, we're ready. Here we go. We got it. We got it.
5, 4, 3.
Pre-pots coming in. Privates! Here's hero. Gifts, spread them out. Just a bit, not too much. Get your buff. Regroup. Cone soon. Move early. Move. And row. Kela. Hill. New buffs. And back in position. Cone coming in soon. Move.
Oh, that foot lining thing is actually really helpful. To me,
Antique.
anyway.
I found it super helpful when I figured it out. Majestic. And Root. New gifts. Cone? Oh, so bad. So bad.
Can we just start over? Because I'm dead and...
That's all that matters.
Pretty much, yeah.
We're all
Little
gonna... Can't get out of this, so yeah. We
Yeah.
can go ahead and try that again. Because, yeah, we had 4 people stuck on this side, and it then decided to
I
take
got out.
Yeah.
It's too far back.
Away from you.
If you guys just stand in the black stuff, you'll die really, really fast.
Really fast.
Unless you
I tried to put the black spot on him.
Alright, let's try one more here before we go on break. Without us all dying in a fire. So make sure, I know it was because we dropped a soul blight too close, but we really could have either stood behind it or in front of it. It was close enough, but don't want to run out of room.
We wait till right after the first gifts to do the hero.
What, say that again?
Potentially. Just wait till right after the first gifts to do the hero. So once everybody has that buff plus hero, we should be able to watch this guy just liquefy.
Sure. I can do that.
And just to clarify, we can only get just walk through the circle once, right? And then we have to wait till the next time.
Correct. You can't just sit there and run back and forth and get lots of stacks.
Well, I did, and I didn't get any stacks.
No, you can't. It doesn't work that way. I really wish it did. Although sometimes I like run through and it doesn't catch, so then I have to like go back and forth, and I feel like a cat that's stuck on a treadmill.
Yeah, that happens.
How many times can we get the buff, right?
Say that again, Korak?
How many stacks of the buff can we get?
I think 6.
Yeah, if you don't miss one, you eventually end up with 6 stacks and 12,000 of the buff.
But only one per ball, right?
Correct.
And you can only get one, right?
Yeah, per ball.
You can switch, so like if you want...
Sorry, wrong button.
Here we go.
Already?
No pre-pots for you.
We've only got one tank. Right?
Yeah, well.
Fine. Stand in the poop.
Kill the bastard!
No, stand in the poop. Not gonna work with on the second tank.
Here, let me help.
Mankind.
Okay,
So what I was
what
trying
is
to say
that,
was-
Iron? That you keep shouting.
Bankai.
It's from
an anime.
Which is an anime.
Does it have a
Kill me, I
meaning, or
guess.
is it just a nonsense phrase that they utter?
I believe when somebody looked it up, they said that it literally means like ultimate power or something. It's what they say when they are unleashing their special ability, basically.
Second release or true form, essentially.
I love how many nerds we have.
Oh, if you want nerd knowledge, I'm pretty much the
You are.
repository for it all.
Oh, this is the group I can ask. Is it in Kurt Vonnegut, there's one novel where he says "so be it" every time something dies?
Slaughterhouse 5, I want to say.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was.
And so it goes.
Oh, that's and so it goes.
Oh, okay.
Slaughterhouse 5. There might be another one where the other thing is.
No, that's it. That's it. Something like that.
Slaughterhouse 5.
Yeah, that's the one they always put in quotes.
It's not going to end the way you think it
Everybody
will.
eat their food. Everybody eat their food in the correct spec. There we go. 2 tanks.
Could I have a wisdom buff, please?
What was that?
Kung.
I gave you a wisdom buff already, you greedy.
Give him some wisdom, because that face pull.
I was trying to hit my talk button. I hit my roll button.
Oh no!
I saw you going in. I'm like, uh-oh.
Mayday.
Alright, just missing Kela.
This is a time
Leroy!
where stop, drop, and roll is not your first option.
Alright, we're all ready.
Five, 4, 3,
Crumpets.
1.
Hero?
We're waiting for the first gifts.
Gotcha.
We're still a little spread out here.
Gifts up. Coming up. Then regroup. Here's Hero. Moving. Transgress. Majestic. And row. Try to remember to stay directly behind as much as possible. The cone doesn't target you. Move. The access wither. Cindy. New gifts.
Separate them more, separate them more,
There we
separate.
go. That's okay. That's an okay space.
My angle looked bad.
Okay, there we go. Move, move. Yeah, you do have to be kind of straight down and have it not look funny. Slow blight. Majestic. Row. Acid. Make sure we're staying behind us. Cone coming in soon. Cone. Stuff's coming in. So Blight, Transgress, and Majestic, and Cindy. Cone.
Well, those were badly placed.
Kela, rowing, Kong.
Whoa! Out of the thing.
Yep, yep. Holy shit, that hurt.
What?
All of you might want to shift
Yep,
slightly to the
yep,
side. You're like all on
yep, yep.
skull.
Moving, moving. Phase 2. Can we pick up our healer? Bursts and bombs. Bursts. Burst. Some bombs coming in.
Do we need to go all the way to the wall?
For most people, the one in blue square is not be quite at the wall, but yes. I'm gonna be 45 yards away from the big group. Bursts and bombs. Bursts.
2, 1.
New bursts. Burst and bombs coming in.
Should switch burst bomb stuff.
10%.
Sorry, I thought I had him.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I don't know why I still had him. Rather, but I didn't take. Probably did something.
Can you take him for a sec?
Okay. Just bombed her up. My stacks were.
So our healers are amazing enough. I wonder if we would be okay if people just went to max range, so range could still DPS the boss. I know it sucks for melee, but this phase takes us so long because we actually end up going out of range, and so we can't DPS, and it happens like every 15 seconds. It's really ridiculous.
That was weird. Acted like he was gonna go to you, and then he did.
2%.
I'm about to let one go over here at range. I didn't hurt that one.
4, 3.
Alright, next phase.
1.
Dead people, remember where you can rejoin the fight, so pay attention.
That's his third phase.
I know, but
You just mean stay with it. I gotcha. Don't
Don't,
like
walk
wander
away
off in a beer.
Or for a long pee break or something. Yeah.
Go take a shower.
No shower.
Make sure you find your ad. Ads are up. There they go. Deacon in about 5.
One in the center.
Three minutes till berserk.
Did my ad get taken to the center?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, 2 of them get big and run away, and we pick them up.
Yeah,
Take
those are the
place.
ones that get.
If I weren't always in such a panic to find which ones they were, I would call it which ones they were. But okay. Alright, ow! Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I did get a chance to write down all the shapes though, so I can.
What was that thing at the end there?
We got 2 cosmic beacons again.
Oh, okay.
I think we had a lot of our
They are
interrupters dead
also
too, so-
my ad was a little bit too close to more dad. They were empowering each other.
Okay.
Well, my guy was empowering him, not the other. Usually it's I was just having to be on that side of the circle. And then I was like, wait a minute. I wonder if that's too close, and it was.
Well, that's right. We will go on break quick, and then we will kill it when we get back because we are doing really well. Just gotta not screw up that first phase because that really hurts when you have 4 people dead. All right.
Now we go get break stupid.
Please don't get break stupid. Just get break smart.
I want to change specs.
Okay.
What are you in right now?
Stone down.
I'm gonna go discipline for 1 attempt when we get back. This fight's the damage comes in a lot like the one I went discipline for the other night. I think I can pull the same numbers, but be more useful this way.
Summoning Megan Swift. You got 6.5 minutes on your break.
Because on the phase where we need to DPS the ads, I can heal and DPS at the same time.
Time to click. Thank you.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna take some more medicine and grab another beer.
A hunter? We got a hunter? And a mage portal?
Shutting on my wall for just a bit to save power.
Yes, break time. 4 minutes left. Swift, you were here the other night, right? You must have gone on break.
Be here.
Were you asking if B was here?
Mm-hmm. If she's not, I can wait. I just have to remind her about me because I switched specs.
Okay. Oh, I think she didn't say anything.
Classes started today.
Yeah, only our evening classes started today. Everything else starts tomorrow.
I have my first on campus class in a while tomorrow.
Ooh, what class is that?
Just pre-calculus.
Well, fun.
Hooray for math! I mean, hooray for math!
Really, I've got a fairly decent semester. I've got theater appreciation for 8 weeks, and then sociology and pre-calculus for the entire semester.
Who's your teacher in pre-calc?
That is a good question. I'll have to look it up, bud. I really don't remember off the top of my head.
The one I had for that class was one of the best teachers I've had at that school.
I've had a really good math teacher previously, but I didn't know much about these. I looked them up online and looked up reviews for what I could find, and just kind of went with one.
I'm in Calc 3 this semester. I just stayed with the same teacher all the way through because he was a known quantity.
Makes sense.
I like doing that too. I've done that for a couple classes. B.
Done.
Thank you.
I'm missing Swift and a lot of you. So Swift's here. Shadu will be right here. I can read. So Deaxis, Acid, Root, Iron, Withers, Kela.
Shadow's back.
Yes, we are.
We have a mage.
We do now. Meg is here. Haha!
What portal would you like, or food?
I don't want anything. I'm just happy we have a mage.
Your existence just brings him joy. Alright. Oh, we can summon you if we get the lock to put down a new doodad thing. Like, we get a new stone. Iron, are you coming back, or are you done for the night?
I've got enough power for one more run.
Okay, who needs flask? Because I'm going to have to start putting some out.
Well, Swift and Meg will for sure.
Swift, what kind do you use?
He has his own.
Hi. Gee. Okay.
You don't want your stinking flasks.
Oh.
Kela,
Fine.
you back?
Fine. Meg, you want intel? Ooh, a spatial blend.
Was Kela ever really here?
She was. I don't know that she was back yet.
That question was a metaphor. Or maybe it was some sort of...
I know what you mean. I don't think it was a metaphor, but I do think I knew what you meant.
Figurative.
Right.
It's figurative language.
Maybe.
I'm sure everybody didn't get two, so who needs them for second half?
It's another big word my brain can't think of right now, bro. In an hour or two, when I remember, I'll let you know.
Kela, are you back?
Okay, why am I here with fruit?
Wow, Swift, that's amazing.
Did you say you were hearing fruit?
Why am I here with fruit?
Fruit. Like apples and shit?
Yeah, like
Raiding's
that.
not all we've done.
I need Kela, Kela.
Iron, can you buff me again, please?
He's not here, and Kela appears to have wandered away.
He just said he was hearing fruit. That's what he said. I had to ask again.
Yeah, I was.
Poke Kela on Facebook here.
Summon space.
Would love to. We don't have a warlock who is present at the moment. She appears to have wandered off.
I say she's in the 4th dimension.
Oh dear.
I have threatened to put a button and said by said computer, since they're only 3 miles away from me, I think we could do it. That'll be for the spring break fun.
You guys might want to just start running here, sadly. Wait, never mind.
I am, but I don't know how to get there.
So you're just running blindly?
I was following route, but apparently he's blind, so yes, I've been running blindly.
Are you saying root?
Root, yeah. I think Kela's almost back too, so
I'm
we
here.
can get the stone.
Do
we get a new stone?
we not have Majestic?
No, she had to leave at halftime.
I thought he was saying fruit. I think he meant root.
Maybe the
I think
root's
so.
kicking in.
God, I knew something was wrong, man.
But the problem was, once you said fruit, when he repeated himself, that was all I could hear. Okay, so finishing summoning people, then we are going to buff and stuff, and we'll be ready to rock and roll here. So, brief recap for people who weren't here or have never done this. Phase 1, we all group up like Luke and Tauntauns on his butt. If you get a soul blight orb, take it to the back of the room directly behind the group. Don't go around off to the side. I swear I did it. I'll try again. Oh yes, Black would be lovely.
You give root a summons, not me.
So I did too. How did you get that one? Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Gift of Sky and Sea. Try to separate them front and back of us. White is
Haste and versatility.
And blue is mastery and crit. So make sure you pick up the one you want, pick up the next one every time it drops so it can stack. Move out of the zone of death. You can't get food and get flats. If anybody needs a flask, tell Cindy or forever hold your peace because she will yell at you.
I need one, Cindy. I don't want to be yelled at.
Phase 2, turn the boss around. He's going to face Skull. We're going to be on his butt. Bomb goes to Orange Circle, which is to our right if we're facing the boss's butt. Yes, Cheney needs to drop it, but she hasn't dropped it yet. Also,
I
Lock
just forgot to ask if we were ready for it.
Yeah, we're good. Gonna be fast. Bursts go to purple diamond and blue square. One thing we're gonna try differently this time is only going like 40 yards away so that you are just at max range. Make sure our healers can keep up with that. When we get him down to 40%, phase 3, split to your appropriate add. Swift your physical mostly, right? Is that correct, or you do a different kind of damage? What kind of damage do you do? Okay, so physical is going to be directly behind the boss at near Skull. And Meg, I assume you have Frost. When your ad goes down, switch to the next type that is the best. If there is not a best, kill the big one in the middle of the room so it doesn't kill our tanks. Interrupt Cosmic Beacon. Let everything else go off. Do not point the cosmic rays at other ads. Step out of the black lines. Phase 4. We're all going to die. We're all then going to run to the tree to res ourselves. While you are running to the tree, do not run into those little Shaw ads. When we come back out and we're all alive, kill the re-origination units, which are like little droplet ads around the room. Stay out of their black circle. If you get Soul Bomb and Soul Burst, just run out again like you did before. You will likely die if you don't have a defensive. That's fine. Run back to the tree. Come back alive. While you are in the spirit realm, if you see a white orb, pick that up while running to the tree. And that's about it. We'll hero both at the start and when we can do it again. But yeah, don't forget to rebuff. Be flask.
Cindy, I need a flask.
Aha!
Thought I had one, but not so much.
It's true, Cheney did make that joke.
Yep.
And my brother-in-law played, and I said, I'm never gonna play that WoW crack, that's dumb shit! And then I was forcibly given it for Christmas, and then the rest is history.
And then we're all here.
Yeah!
You led us to this
You were
moment.
forcibly given it for
I
Christmas.
was! I thought it was a really rude Christmas present. Give somebody something they didn't want.
They had a gun to your head, right? Said, play this game.
Basically, it was my in-laws.
Acid, do you need a flask?
Yes, you need strength. Alright, we will wait for Root to deal with his grandpa here. Then we will be ready to pull.
It's
So,
funny.
we have the flask.
I was actually given a wild disc from somebody who was given the wild disc and didn't want to play it. And I kept it for like, this is back when they give you it free for so many days and you'd have to go, buy a card if you want to keep playing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, I was bored one day. I'd had that shit for 3 months and said, you know what? Let's see what this is about. And that same day, I was heading to the store to get a card to reload it already.
Nice.
I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing.
Withers, did you need a flask?
Here's what happened to me and Shadu. This is Nenave. Our son introduced us to it, so we got it, and we had one computer system. So we were going to take turns. Well, that lasted about a week. We got 2 computer systems.
Nice.
That is awesome.
What was funny was that I resisted playing WoW for a long time because I disagreed with the subscription model. I was used to, you buy a game, you play the game, And I started playing a free-to-play game called Repels, which is really just free-to-pay.
Oh my god, you played Repels,
I
Kela?
did play Repel.
So did we before this.
We knew that already.
You did. We've had this conversation, but
It's like a new day for me, alright?
But anyway, I realized that I was spending like a stupid amount of money on the cash shop in the game.
Way to win.
I was like, why don't I just pay $15 a month and play a game? And so I joined WoW, and it was like immediately a lot better because all the content was there and polished and yada yada.
Alright, Root is back.
The rest was history.
I understand that. I'm really sorry, Root. I remember that, and it is not fun. If anybody doesn't have a flask, speak now, or Cindy will call you out and forcibly give you one.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes. It's in Korok and Iron. And the only goal for this pull is to show to me that you didn't get break stupid.
The goal.
Oh shit!
Way to set that bar high.
The goal of every pool.
Iron, come back.
Went offline.
I think we're already break stupid.
Wow,
Stupid twice dead. Is that how that works?
Oops.
Alright.
They are not out of power or whatever.
Yeah. Alright, that's alright. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
And you really do, Rude. That was like a pure 100 right there. Free pots. Here we go. Don't be stupid. Nice and grouped up. First gift soon. Hero once we get him.
That might be a little too much separation.
Yeah. And don't make him go that far. We have to run too far to get
Because
that's just little
that might cause
5
us. That might cause us to screw up the cone.
Sure, we're all back. Everybody back on the group. Back on the group. Cone coming in. Move. And Ro.
Hera.
Meg. And Root. You need me to do 3 things at once. Oh my god.
Meg took care of it.
Okay, good. Move. Meg? Kela? Withers. New gifts. Cone coming in soon. Move. Orbs coming in. L. Transgress. Root. Gifts. Cone, move.
Well, that's shit.
Yeah. That third one, it's the third one. You just want to keep moving with the gifts because they're gonna drop right as the bad poop happens.
I think I got break stupid, Ro.
And Ro, Kung, and B. Move. Somebody wants to pick up our dead, we can. Orbs coming in. Transgress. Meg, this one's gonna be bad. I'm gonna drop a speed thing for you guys. And Withers.
Don't be caught.
Oh, I lied. Out of the thing. Come back, come back. Pick a person, pick them up.
Poor Meg has got that like every single freaking time.
Yeah. On the button. Remember, we're just gonna go to the edge of casting range, so like you should be like unable to cast, and then just take 1 step forward. Bombs and bursts. Everybody else try to stay as close as you can, so we're not taking extra damage.
So
2 went out, but there was only 1 to take.
Oh.
Bursts and bombs coming in. Just to the edge of range. bursts. Bombs and bursts in 4.
3, 2, 1.
Bursts coming in. About 8%. Bursts and bombs in 2.
1.
I
4%. Burst and bombs in 5.
4, 3,
Might miss them.
2, 1.
If not, still take them away. Alright, we still got them, so don't go to your places yet. Just make sure we get these off first. Make sure you're not standing next to somebody too close.
Time answers to me, Unmaker. The one force that can bind your relentless
Yeah, it hurts when you're that close. Alright, you ready to find your ad? I want a repot for this one. Once the buff comes up.
Remember Harrow, the very first thing?
Yep. Yes. Green triangle. Green triangle. And moon.
I got both of them
We
right
both
now.
went for the same one.
Oh, okay. Which one you want?
Beacon
I
should
got the
be
beacon.
Okay.
soon.
Guys, okay.
Great job on those interrupt. Interrupt should be again soon, I believe. Purple diamond.
Move an arcane over to this star.
Should have interrupts again soon. Switch to the next good one for you instead.
Actually gonna take a look out of it.
Blue square, okay, okay. Whew. Green triangle's almost done. Blue square? Good. Okay, one left. Excellent. Alright, phase 4.
Okay, we got just under 2 minutes.
And if you're dead, you could come back now, right?
Yep.
Cool.
That hurts, man.
Mm-hmm.
So gonna run to the tree, avoiding the little Shaw creatures. Gonna point him back at Skull, get back on his butt. Really, this should not count against your enraged timer, that's all I'm saying. Alright, make sure our tanks actually go out first so that you don't die. Okay.
Probably take him to Skull so that it's
Yes,
back to normal.
please. Please, please. Okay, here
Not
comes
in
Hera.
front of the boss.
Mm-hmm.
4, 3.
Adds up. Switch, switch. Much better on those ads. Probably have to have melee stay on the boss.
I
so you
used
don't
my.
get-
Yeah. You can't stand under the
So
attic.
did I.
I thought of that. Adds up. Remember, if you're dead, you can lock yourself over to the tree if you release your spirit.
Please.
Okay,
Oh.
that.
That was.
Yeah, his enrage is intense.
Well, no, I had just gotten to the tree, so I was dead, I was alive, and then I was like instantaneously dead again. It was amazing.
Same
Zero.
here.
We've got to really tighten up phase 2. I don't know if everybody was doing the change where we don't move all the way out, you only go 40 yards, but that will significantly help.
So when you have Soul Blight or
Well, that one you don't actually
not
ever go
Soul
full
Blight,
yards.
whatever the name of it is.
Soul Burst and Soul Bomb.
Burst. So if you get Soul Burst, you don't go all the way out. You go
Right. 40 yards. So you are literally just at the edge of what is possible to DPS at. That will reduce the healing on everybody else while still uptiming your DPS. Unless you're melee, in which case you're just kind of screwed.
And that also means that all the casters have to be close to the boss.
Yes. Because otherwise you're going to take too much damage and die. Also be
Okay.
aware of when you want to use your lock rocks and your defensives. Because if those soul bursts are about to go off and you're not at full health and you're towards the back because of those black lines, it might be a good time for a lock rock. Clark, did you say something?
I need a buff from being under the lock row.
Well, we also need to not. We had what, 2 DPS dead for 3 phases of that fight, so that really impacts it. And we have, when we're doing that 3rd phase, when we're running all the way out, I mean, I stand there for 10 seconds where I can't DPS, and we have 2 DPS doing that every single time. So, I'm also going to try something this time. If we actually, if I'm watching and we lose the heroism debuff, I'm going to try it again to see if it actually falls off when we're dead. I don't think it will, but I want to see. Okay.
I bet it does.
It's kind of what I'm hoping for. We'll see.
It does allow us to, it seems, generate mana as an out of combat mana. Regen mine went up significantly while we were laying there dead.
Just in a chain, are you a tank? Yes, she is, but she's not ready.
I am.
Alright.
Dun-dun-dun.
Here we go. Don't forget those pre-pot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Luke Tauntaun on the butt. Gifts coming in. Separate them like 5 guards. One in front, one in back. And here's Hero. Also Cone Soup. Not yet. Now move. Withers, Acid.
B.
B. Your gifts. I get back in position. Move. Orbs. Swift. Korak. Withers. New buffs coming in. Moving. This next set with the buffs, just keep moving to the side, because it'll be at the same time as the call. Root, Shadow, and Dax. Cone coming in, just keep moving those gifts, keep moving the gifts, keep moving the gifts. Beautiful. That was excellent. Regroup. Light coming in. 5%. Also row. Transgress and Swift. Cone coming in, dropping a doodad to make us fast. New gift.
That.
Make sure you're not outside. When he's dead, let's get Korak up. Tanks are gonna swirl him, and we're gonna move to our right. Up on his butt. Don't hug the butt. Burst some bombs, only 40 yards. 2 seconds. New burst in 5. There they are. New burst and bombs in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Burst soon. Burst some bombs in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
8%. disperse. 4%.
Four, 3,
1%. We're gonna get these bursts and bombs, so stay here and let them move, and then we can move after they blow up. We just need 8 seconds, so it's plenty of time. Alright, now move. Good job waiting.
Fuck shit up.
Yeah! Get to your end. Consider repotting once you get their buff. Moon
Yeah,
is
middle guy.
Cool.
Beacons in 2.
Got my guy over at start.
Square.
Yes, you want to use commanding shot whenever we.
Earlier, did you say something rude? Didn't catch it.
Sounded like the Axis.
Interrupt should be soon.
That was
Oh.
rude.
Commanding
What
shot.
did you say to me? Sorry, I was not paying attention to speech.
Oh, you're good. Your interrupt should be soon. Oh, purple diamond. Purple diamond.
Healers, beat them up.
Yeah, you just missed one. We're alright though.
And all cooldowns were set after this, right? So if you have any that are up, just
yeah.
Does that include heroism?
We don't know. We're testing. We have the 3 minutes on the debuff, so we should be able to find out.
Yeah, fuck shit up.
Till the crate.
Everybody stay frosty.
Doing really good.
Can you give Kung the buff, please? Pally buff.
remember to avoid being in between the center and the skull.
We're sighted for 2 minutes, but we'll have the bloodlust up with 1 minute left in the fight.
Yeah. Because it didn't reset when we died, so. But we're sitting really good, so. Can you call out tanks when you're out?
I'm out now.
Okay. Adsoon? Make sure you stay centered. Don't be far out because of the explosion. Ads. I will pop. Okay, 1 second. First, you're taking mud rail, stay center. What's up?
The tree is gone. Where the hell is it?
That would mean we used it too much and it died.
Oh. Now death's permanent?
Yep.
Yep.
What's this thing that's coming out? That seems bad.
No, that's the ads. If we don't kill them fast enough, it goes over the whole room so fast.
Oh, yeah.
Were all of the ranged DPS switching to those every single time? Because I feel like they were way out of control. Might need the melee to switch to them too.
Finally saw the orbs I had to pick up in the dead realm though that time. That's good.
That's good.
So how many ranged DPS
Was
do we
30%?
have?
That's better. A lot.
Okay.
Switching to him, yes.
I mean,
the tree was gone the first time I died. The tree was gone actually pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh, you gonna release?
I suppose.
Should I wait for Root to put food down though?
Yeah, it could take a minute.
So will the tree stay alive if I just like stand there and stream heals into it?
I was gonna say we might want one dedicated healer.
I can just use that stream thing I got to just.
Can they beacon that shit?
Probably.
That would even be better.
That'd be pro. Beacon on the tree.
Best
Kill
way
everybody.
though is to not use it as a crutch and
Yeah. Do mechanics.
because it just has a limited number and it'll eventually just tick up so high that there's nothing we can do.
Right.
Well, that's why I said. That's why I said just throw the beacon on it, because that doesn't take any extra thought.
No, I think we have plenty of range, and I also don't know, I could be wrong, but from my notes anyway, the re-origination modules, I don't think they do damage in that black circle until it actually goes off.
So do you want melee switching to the ads again?
We might want to, if that was truly all of our ranged DPS hitting them, we need people on it, because that just, it was intense, shall we say.
Well, and also, so one of them would seem to go down pretty quick, and then the other was a little slower, so I wonder if everybody was aware that there were ones all the way around.
That's true. I think there's 3 each time.
Yeah, bro, according to the adventure guide, it's not until it does re-origination pulse, which is 27 seconds.
That's what I thought.
So what does that mean?
It means the melee could hit them, they just have to, particularly if they're dying fast, it won't be a problem. Problem is if they go down slow and the big circle's really black, or the big black circle's really big. Yes, Korak.
I have to go soon because I have class today.
Okay, got one more pull in you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I was gonna say, it's a long 12-minute fight, so if we go now, we'll be good. Alright.
Food down. Root said he was gonna have to take this one out.
Yep. So somebody left the group. It means it's time to kill it, because that's what we do. It'll also probably be the last pull of the night, so 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's go.
We're also doing greater invasion after this.
Yes, greater invasion.
Oh yeah.
It's Monday. It doesn't feel like Monday.
What does that give you again?
Loot, maybe.
9:30 plus, I believe. Alright, everybody got their food. Here is our ready check.
Don't forget your augment runes.
Click the food, but it failed to eat. Hold on a second. Hold on. I need an ambulance. I am ready.
Alright, do it. Pre-pod's coming in. And gifts from participant. There we go. Here comes Hero. Regroup. Cone soon. And move. Row B. Dax. Cone coming in. Move, move. Light, L, Cindy, and Ro. He is picking on me tonight. Cone soon. Move, move.
Down.
Okay, get Korok up. Soul Blight. Korok. Acid. Swift. Remember these gifts, we're gonna just move into the next area. Cone coming in, move, move. Excellent on those gifts. That was sexy. 7%. Soul Blight. B. L. Swift. Cone coming in soon. I'm gonna drop my speed on you. Gift soon. %. Soul Blight. Kang. Hell. Shadow.
It's coming in. Don't be outside.
Whole group move to the right. Everybody else is gonna drop it on the left. Alright, getting in position. Get on his butt. Move into circle. That's right, Sir Skull. Burst some bombs. 40 yards only. Try to be as close as you can if you're not. Burst. Burst. And bombs, sorry. Burst. Don't go in front of the boss. No, stay on the side. Good job. You mainly know what you're doing. Just panic me.
2, 1.
Burst some bombs. %. Bursts. Burst and bombs are 4.
Sorry, B.
No worries.
Where's some bombs? Stay here, let them blow up.
Time answers to me, Unmaker. The one force that
I think we have one res if we want to get somebody up. Get in position.
Get the swift.
Here we go. And repop when we get to the buff.
I got the outside one.
Beacons in 4. Moon. Star holding. There we go. Beacon should be coming up again soon.
People on purpose.
The last one. Very nice. Alright.
Oh, he's got Gorfine's grasp. But I want that ability right there.
Right? That's cool.
it must not end this way.
Even earlier this time on Bloodlust.
Yep. Alright, out we go. Out to the Shaws.
We got a tank out?
Yep.
Yep.
Adds in 5.
You want to?
We still want to be centered.
Where's more?
Still be centered.
Mord's staying dead for a little while to collect stuff.
Adds
On
up.
the off tank's job.
Get those ads done. So good on those ads. Bombs coming in. Should keep them away. First, and bombs, take them away. Adds up. First.
dying anytime now. I thought.
God, Shani, you're so hard to
Let her
dead.
die.
Yeah, let Shani die
now.
I was healing you, so.
No, I know. Because that way I can go and die. Mord's out, so I can die and go and collect bonus orb.
Burst and bombs?
I'll stand up the pedal.
Lust.
Okay, I'm down.
4, 3, 2.
Filthy horde.
Adds up.
Don't forget Lock Rock.
Have them repot and all that business. Do you believe tree is gone?
Oh, okay. That would be good.
Yeah, I did notice. Hold on.
You're on your own, Mord.
Adds up.
It's about to be without a tank.
Yeah.
He's about to berserk
Okay.
anyway, actually.
Yeah. That was much better on mechanics.
That was a lot better, yeah.
Okay, and this gets much more intense because every time he does that, he gives more of those freaking ads, and that's just. Oof.
Yeah,
That
so healer
said-
is really, I mean, we didn't really have this plan ahead of time, but like, once he pops out probably around about 10 stacks for me, if the other tank is alive, we can let the one that has the boss die, because then we'll just swap who's doing what.
Okay.
Although in some sense that depends on, I mean, the tree keeps dying too, so I don't know. But then I could have come back before then if I'd died sooner, so I don't know.
Right, well, and I think as we get better at mechanics, that will
The
go.
whole death mechanic is very hard to get a sense for how to manage.
Yeah.
Sadly, there's that. Oh well, I can res, so it doesn't matter if I,
Yeah.
we need to get over that mentality and like, it's a mechanic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And use it as a mechanic to figure out
Because yeah,
how many
like,
there
before
are.
we could clear stacks, we can't do that, so it eventually killed the tanks. So.
So is that the last
hey.
pool of the night, or?
Yeah, that was the last pull tonight. We'll do the greater invasion.
Where is it?
Good question. If you
Places.
take the little light forge portal thing to the broken cliffs, it's not a long run out. Or you can hard. It is.
Torn Wastes.
It's actually not too far
Where
away
is
from
it?
where we're at. Antorus Wastes. Bottom left.
Hey, does anybody know what's so great about living in Switzerland?
Weed's legal.
The flag is a big plus.
I've heard that one, Jamie. That one's good though.
Yeah. Well.
Get it? The flag's a bit. It's so funny. And that was really good though, guys. Like that was 19% on phase 4, which we've only seen. So that's half of phase 4, which we've only seen what, like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I am relatively confident we can get that next week.
Yep.
There's also just a lot of stuff because there's so
There
much
is.
poop on the floor, and I'm amazed how much poop on the floor there is. And it's really easy trying to move to the ads, then getting too close to people with the bombs and the bursts, and then you die too, and then it is chaos.